Hello, everybody. Yep, 2 in the damn morning. I believe this is on Sky Sports for those who wish to watch along with me. It's 2 in the morning in the UK right now, which is lovely. Absolutely delightful. I believe this is on those who wish to watch. Sorry for the whispering on my audio, but it's late. Wait, family, I hope you all have your energy drink of choice. Let's be real here. That's how we stay awake. It is 8 o'clock. The volume. Audio properties. So I'm at 140% normally. Jump straight to 300. And we're going to see how much difference that made. Yes, for those who wish to watch, I believe it's Sky Sports. Okay, yeah, 300's good. I'm just jump straight to 350. That confirm button in the background. It can handle this just fine. The little image in the bottom corner is so I can take a screenshot from the start of every fight where they throw up the stats, and we can take them, obviously, because interesting fact, streaming any type of content is technically illegal in the United Kingdom, like even live streams. So that's why you have to watch catch up, be a couple seconds behind at all times. Of course, I was taking that screenshot at the start, but that shouldn't really affect the times. I believe this is Sky Sports streams all the one championship in the UK. Sky Sports are way too expensive, but we'll see. So just waiting for it to go live, really. So this just kind of becomes the part where we talk and answer any questions in the chat, which probably won't be. But hey, I do this because I love it. Like, that's the harsh reality. I love the fight sports, and it's me pure joy. It really does. I absolutely love this stuff. Good luck, my friend. You'll be fine. They run you off your battery for a bit. Yep, don't just run your laptops off um the wall all the time unless you have it configured to do that. Unplug it there, run off its own battery. It will run cooler, technically speaking. But yeah, I've got chat open on one side, fight waiting to load on the other. So this all looks okay, right? Yeah, looks good. Yeah, as the fights happen, I will check out my open office here because I ain't paying for that crap. I'll check up the stats of the fighters as it goes. I'm really excited for this. I already made my picks in a video. Basically, I just did the main event. I like to watch as these go and give my picks in the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna collect my drink. It's been in the fridge for a couple of days. This might explode me. I just need to work out more. I'm too tired for this script. What's your energy drink choice? I don't like them really, but I do like Celsius Peach and Orange is very good. I'd like to try their Arctic. I didn't like their Sunset, whatever it's called. Half that was good, especially in the English heat. Yes, it is summer. so I can say English heat. But yeah, shout out to Celsius Peach Vibe. Like, if I get big enough and someone wants to sponsor Celsius, I'm your man. Interesting matchup coming up in one. You know, yeah, not just in not just in today's event, but coming up. One in, I believe it's 12 days, one Friday night, on 34 even. Shaping up. Let's go Britannia. Britannia rules the waves. All that jazz. All that jazz. You know, always gotta root for the boys. As little as you think they're gonna win. At least a lot of watch alongs are boring without chat. But the reality is, I'm kind of cornering the one championship market, at least here in the UK. I love these guys. I love what they do. I think it's great. I think it redefines a lot of the sports. I will say, one, I think, is probably the only promotion that can actually have a female headliner and have it be like a banger. I know I don't think women fights a snooze fest. They're just not quite there yet. However, I think if you look at the level one championships girls, they're really up there. And they put on a lot of wars, like a lot of wars. And I gotta love one. They stream fights for free on the internet. And they're doing well. According to Chattery, they're still expanding. So they're burning a bit of capital, which frightens me. But hey, I'm deeply excited. Oh my god, can Sky Sports, can you just put up? Oh, come on, 10 minutes, put up a show for me to look at. Just give me something, mate. I don't like Sky Sports, but I gotta respect them for the one championship gig. 7 fucking minutes. Oh, on Sky Sports, yeah. This better not be one of those. Pay-per-view model is fucking dead. Okay, pay-per-views are fucking dead. They've been dead for a long bloody fucking time. And we all still stop trying to make pay-per-views a thing. They're fucking dead. Let them be dead. No, I don't drink energy drinks. This is literally like so. When I was at college, I would get a swig of my mates because it's just like, oh, gee, we gotta drink these. Oh, that's not good. Oh. The only one I ever liked was Peach Monster. The rest of them could go suck eggs. Really like it. Well, Celsius is promoted by a number of people, and just trust. So curious. Also, it's quite. I'm good for you. I'm gonna say that right now. There's no way this is good for you, but is a better for you energy drink. Please sponsor me. We'll give you free promo at least in this one. Like it is like relatively fine. Like when I'm on my diet, which I am now. Shout out karate. Gotta get back in tip top shape. Gotta get competing. Karate combat. Here I come. Don't feel bad. There's not super big crash. Consistency. Tastes great. Had 3 of the 4 flavors that I know of. So far, a big fan of 2 of them. Tropical Sunrise, whatever it's called, Miami Beach. Something like that. It's not very good. But guys, it's just like if I was like nearly hungover, probably actually I could enjoy it. But That's a reality. You're never gonna like everything. That's the hard truth. I need to try their Arctic though. I'm a big, of course, being a Brit, in my head, that's either blueberry or black. And part of me really hopes it's blackcurrant. Now, Celsius. If you ever want to partner up, my only request, I would do it for half the money you pay everyone else. My only request is you make a flavor for me and be blackcurrant. Yeah, just a simple, strong blackcurrant. Maybe even a blackcurrant and peach. That sounds like a really strange combination. In fact, saying out loud, I think that sounds disgusting. But I would try it because I love both those flavors. So, reach out. So, I know your energy drink to stay awake for late night cards. But, I mean, there's a fair bit going on in one at the moment. Like on Friday fights are always spectacular. Alicia versus Joanna is going to be interesting. I think Alicia maintains. I think there's just enough differences that Joanna's going to struggle a lot. The smaller gloves is going to be an issue. I think the pacing is going to be an issue. Alice's ability to manage distance, I think, is better than Joanna's ability to plod forward because she's a bit of a plodder. She's not big enough that Alice is going to struggle because we saw with the other Swedish lady. She really struggles against much bigger girls. That girl's much bigger now. They made weight, so still champ. Joanna can definitely do it though. If she can if she can cut off enough, if she can do like a Canelo, yeah, on Fight Night 34 is going to be really good. You know, now uh, Reagan versus George. Come on, George, man, bring it home for the boys. We British champs everywhere. This is it's Dagestan said the Americans had the year. The Georgians have a bit of a year. Nah, this is going to be the year for the Brits everywhere but UFC. Muay Thai main events is going to be a banger. Then of course, in December we have 173. I do like that structure because you got one Friday fights, then you have one fight night, which is like half a pay per view card. And then you have the big pay per views. I'm pretty sure the 173 is still not a pay per view and it'll still be able to live stream. If it is, I'm watching along because I ain't doing illegal, so. But super excited for 173. I rewatched the Rug versus Anatoly match. I remember it being such a massive controversy that Rug won. And watching it back now, Rug very clearly won. I clearly just got caught up in the hype. Super Bond versus Makanori Nore. Kickboxing. It's gonna be good. Go Team Japan. Great Muay Thai. There's my notification that this event is happening. The thing with one with Super Bond versus Mascarene, I think Mascarene is probably better at both because we look at Super Bond's record. He's very good at the kickboxing, right? He's the kickboxing champ, if I remember correctly. But Marinori, who's just the Muay Thai champion and champion. Oh no, it's the unification belt. Oh, I'm too tired for this. I don't know. I think. Oh, I don't know. I need to do a full breakdown of those two. One championship. Sky Sports. this better. Nothing. Nothing, Sky. Useless. I'm gonna be mad if this isn't some weird website. But where were I? No, oh, I like it. Unification. I in Japan. It's karate. Which I actually think you might be better world around if we look at the records. I need to, of course, actually sit down and do a big, you know, look at them. Side note, shout out to uh, the Rogan Stance show. See, the guy I've seen actually covering this stuff, other than one championship themselves. I feel like we're in a really niche group with like a couple of others, like the Rogan Stance show. We've all clearly got the same idea and trying to hop on this. I'm gonna see. One, I love you, but 2 minutes. This better not be like on skysports.com. So I'm gonna get real mad because like I do not have a TV license. I ain't getting a fine. I ain't paying it. Love the flavour of peach. I absolutely love it. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think the champ maintains though. I can see a world where she doesn't though. That's the thing. So that's fundamentally it's a very close fight. This better not be just on YouTube. Because I got Amazon Prime and it doesn't let me watch it on there because of course I'm not in the States. Like, it'll just be everywhere. Oh no, so it should be on YouTube. If not, I might have to log in my Facebook. Yeah, that's just where I'm logged in on my phone, just on my phone the whole time. This thing isn't popping up. One, I'ma get angry. I'ma get angry. 30 seconds. I better see some of it. I swear, if this is only on skysports.com, I'm gonna be deeply offended. I will boot up Facebook. I'll stare at my phone. We stayed in Bangkok. Bangkok. Come on, be on here. I will subscribe to Sky Sports. Don't do this to me, Sky. Don't do this to me. 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 Couple guys also doing watch alongs. Oh, come on, Sky. Oh, I'd like to watch it. Watch. This can't be one. Come on. And you said it would. I, damn you, internet. I ain't paying you. I ain't paying Sky Sports. Got to be kidding me. Where's my? I'm putting it on Facebook. They're streaming live to their Facebook. Um, oh, too loud, too loud, too now. Watch now. Think. Come on, guys. Um, like, I don't watch the championship. Come on, guys. YouTube, you know it needs to be on YouTube. What's the point of Google saying it'll be, to be wrong? Thing is, I know the second I can reach by anything else, it's not going to be that. Okay, so mm, oh, I've just practiced anything for nothing then, haven't I? Saying it's going to be live on YouTube, it's just not. It shouldn't be taking so long. I'm missing the fights. Pink pink. It's not very helpful to a dog. Mm, we live now. Why not? I'm mad now. Just brave on VPN. I'm angry. I am deeply angry. Come on. I'm deeply angry. I'm missing Nazi facts. Be good to me. Ah, I am located in Australia. I'm located in Canada. I'm located in Hong Kong. Oh, come on, I just. Why is Sky Sports like this? I'm not paying for Sky Sports. Why is it said it's going to be free on YouTube if it's just not? What? Why? Here's what I get for trusting having internet. I'm literally missing the fights. I can't just sit here and watch live results, but I want to actually be here. I want to enjoy it. It has started. Would you mind? Right now? What's going on? It said it'd be live streamed. It said it'd be live streamed. I am. I cannot describe how I am. Because I can't watch it on Prime because I'm not in the United States. This is sad. Oh, come on. Why have you done this? Literally said be live streamed. Fine, I'm just gonna. I just have to watch live results then. Yeah, can I just see the live scoring? One, trying to throw the bone. because I really care. I care. I care one. Not enough to pay for Sky Sports. Do you know how extortionate their prices are? It's actually extortionate. But you, come on, man. Looks like I'm limited to the main card. I can't even watch anything. This is BS. Absolute B bloody S. Guess I'm just gonna have to make a recap. God damn you, Sky Sport. I put all this wait, all this time. This is angry ass. This is like, what is actually the point then? One. Like I get you need these events. I get that. But it needs to be accessible to the public. Not being funny, UK is not a massive market. If you can do it in Asia, stream to YouTube, do it everywhere else, or make your partners do it. 'Cause I love you guys, and it's just, oh, this is painful. So bloody painful. Well, I really chugged an energy drink, so I don't know what to do now. On fight night 33, 5, ring. Give me live results. Can I get my live results, please? Just want play by play. Literally, I just want to see what round they're in. Don't care that it's prelims. I want to know. I actually care about the prelims. It's trying to only show me the main card that's not happening. I don't. I want to see more. I don't want to. Or at least, if you're going to put it on YouTube, I will pay for it. I am not paying Sky Sports any of my blood money. Maybe I don't have a lot of it. God knows I don't want to go to them. It's me. I'm gonna call my friend and see if I can. So it's 15 minutes and I've missed. I've missed like a fight and a half. I gotta be able to finesse this. I gotta, yes. I'm failing to finesse deeply. This is my issue. As a big fan of this stuff, it's completely inaccessible to me. And this stuff shouldn't be inaccessible. It shouldn't be. I get why it has to be. I really do. But it's just, I don't know. It depresses me. It really does seem it's me one. You know it's me. That would be my password. I have no memory of which password I used. So I've got like a bunch of passwords, and I genuinely cannot remember what any of them go to. Like they say, oh, you need strong passwords, otherwise people can break in. Like I'm trying to break into my own account. I I actually don't know what my one championship password is. Never, don't. Okay, I need to just I don't honestly. This is I can only follow the main card now. I can't do anything else. So I just guessed. I just, yeah. And I'm gonna sit and try and figure out my one championship password. In terms and conditions. I want to be in terms and conditions. It's supposed to be in a privacy policy. Didn't it? That one of like, can I just yeah, I can't. I can't know which was. So you guys are gonna sit with me while I try and figure my one championship password. It has to be. Why would that be my password? I genuinely have no idea what my password is. This ain't good. Like I hate sign with Google, but like, what does that make my password? I'm a fucking moron. Like I'm actually one. I don't know what fights going on. I'm just, I am an idiot. I actually enjoy the prelims. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. It's the issue with one, at least in UK, is like no one's. It's literally like it's me and another guy. There are four people watching. The odds of finding somebody streaming. I wouldn't want to stream it. I want to watch these live. I want to support you guys, but just not this guy. Like make a company where it's live streamed and you just pay like 10 quid to get to watch the live stream. Don't need a TV license, don't need nothing. Because this is a bigger issue than just one. This is the pay-per-view in general. It's too inaccessible to so many people these days. Like me in the UK. I can't afford a TV license. I ain't got 5 grand a year. And Sky Sports is an extra 14 on top of that. Like, it's quite ridiculous. And it deeply saddens me because like this is what I've loved fight sports since I was a young man. I'm still a young man. But it's just how much is the VPN? Ooh, is that cheaper than Sky Sports? Holy crap! It is cheaper to pay for Brave every month. Like it is actually half the price. I hate the fact that I mean, it's objectively cheaper. Okay, where is one ship? Right. 33 streamed YouTube. Free. 100 official channel. Additionally, Philippine in Asia. Yes, I am in mid Asia. Where Nigeria is not in Asia. Nope, 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 nope. I already tried Hong Kong, didn't work. Um, I am in. Where is Japan? So let's give Japan a go. I'm in Japan. If I try one FC now, I mean, I'm on YouTube Japan. Why is that one championship YouTube channel based out of the United States? Back to home, see United Kingdom then. Was worth paying. I think I get to make up for bloody morning. am I going to sit here till then? Because I have literally nothing better to do. Because I've already had my energy drink. Waste of money this was. Sky Sports. You greedy, greedy pigs. Scoop up, my baby. But we are at the main event in action. No. Live scorecards. Why are there no live scorecards? On Championship, your website on computer is, how do I put this? Horseshit. Let's see if 100% finish rates. Let's see. It's in action. It means I would like to watch a live scoring of the fight. How many times they hit each other? I mean, tomorrow I'll be able to watch it, but that's not the point. Hang on now. Live. You know, I was gonna give Sky Sports props for streaming them free, and they've just not done that. This was like some live results. One, your website needs to be better. When I click on it says live results, it takes me to a completely different page. Like, this is not what I want to watch. Like, your fight doesn't even say it's ongoing on your website. It says in the app. Well, guys, but you do so much wrong, and it hurts me. I just, where's some live results, please? Who's winning? Who's win? Oh, this shouldn't be a fight to find, you know. It's topology, saying topology is always good. Um, and it's in action. That's really helpful. Who's winning? One, it shouldn't be a fight. See, yes, I love comparison. I love the data. I love comparing fighters. I would just like to watch. There's not a way I can finesse Sky Sports. Deeply saddened. It shouldn't. It shouldn't be a fight. I should just be able to enjoy what I love. On to round three, apparently. In the big funny club. One. You're useless, my guy. How is the fight still in action? It's been the 15 minutes. Coming up next will be Martinez versus for not knowing anything. I'm going to guess the Mexican at boxing. Who's winning? May I know? I'm the one. Why do you do this to me? I want live results. I want to know who's winning. Live results. Giving me text, man. Like, I need to see who's fighting and what the results are looking like. Live results. It's not real live results, man. I love, but they just make it wrong. Give me the live results. What's going on while the fight is happening? I'm getting like actually quite angry. Scratch that. I'm very angry. And they just got copyright straight to my live stream. Wait, no, they didn't. Holy YouTube just blocked my. They didn't, surely. Did they actually? No. YouTube, you didn't. They just blocked two of my videos. Why? Oh, it's a breakdown. Yes, there's copyright content in there. But it's a breakdown. I'm predicting a fight. Oh, am I gonna have to have another fight with YouTube support? Yeah, like, uh, you, what was it, bastards? This is not the first time YouTube's taking down my stuff. They're taking down probably the least. Like, I'm gonna dispute it, as I always do. Well, no, none of these are my defense. Let me actually speak. I have slightly transformed the content because I've made it. Fine. Like, 5 watching me get harassed by YouTube. I'm fine with them being copyrighted. Copyright them. I don't want to make money off them. You can't take them down. Educational. Hey, yes, I use external from my from the channels. Educate an audience on different aspects of fighting and allows me to convey to convey my points better when I predict fights. I am not asking you to monetize this content, but there is no reason to block such content. It is common Practice. Sake. Today's not my day. Why is it partially blocked? Don't even have the balls to talk to me about it. Take action. I'm going to dispute again. I don't own the rights to this. It's just it's just look at mighty and break downs YouTube as an example of what I'm doing. Moving forward will not include audio, but leave these up. On fresh out. Like it's fine. They don't need to be content. I completely understand. Like, yeah, I'm using foreign content. Like that's fine. But it's just really two claims I've got to dispute now. Damn it, one. Because I'm going to have to go more details. I was purposely trying to do something a bit different to make it more enjoyable. Yeah, I guess in future I'll make sure I have the audio off for the fights, but I just wanted to include a bit of commentary. I wanted that perspective. God's sake. Can't watch the fight. The live results aren't live bloody results. Like, What's the point? Guess I just had to become a short script. I mean, just, yes, of course I'm disputing. That's depressing. That's really bloody depressing. Oh, Rug. I understand taking down that one. You know why? Oh, Yellow Mark Sango's one. You know what? He was my pick. So I'm just going to watch live scoring on my phone. Yeah. No audio then. I'm just going to have to really be harsh on the no audio thing, I guess, moving forward. I do a lot more shorts, 'cause that seems to be the only thing I get bloody views on and anything of the kind. Like, come on. Like, really? 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 Oh, no. It just feels a bit ass backwards to me. Like it really does. Oh, I can view highlights. If I submission in 70 seconds, it's good. Good win. Poland versus Mexico. Come on, Mexico. Oh wait, no, Poland. That's Europe. Let's go Poland. Come on, Poland, win. My pick is Mexico, though. I don't know these fighters well enough. No, pick Poland. Let's go. I think I'm ungodly far behind. That had put me in a really, really bad mood. Partially blocked. This video contain coverages. That's fine. I'm not asking for them to not be copyrighted. Please, I insist copyright the hell up. But in my Friday Fest breakdown, I guess I just have to use still images and then like video. Is it audio? Audio is the real issue. That's really angered me. But like, no restriction on the other one. In my live stream, did I not show video? I swear I showed video. I guess it has to be audio that I issue with. I guess I can go back and cut. I really don't want to. And they can have them. Look, I will dispute, but like, if they say no, I'll just be like, is it the audio they need to get rid of? Oh, 3 in the bloody morning. I can't even watch fights. Should have got 2 of these. Then this would be during the event, and then afterwards I can do the live breakdown. And I just love this, man. I love combat. My 2 dreams when I was a kid, my dream was to be a director and like direct films. So I loved it was my escape, and I loved the combat in films. And I did karate, and I fell in love. COVID happened, I had to stop because money. And part of the reason I stopped is 'cause I didn't realize there was this world that money was in. And I just fell in love with like the movement, and it's so beautiful. And just as COVID happened, I learned about combat sports. This thing is more than just boxing. Kickboxing is actually a real big sport, and like, and it just depressed me. 'Cause I was like, oh my lord, this could have been my life, and I'm fighting to get it back. Like cameras and film and fighting. It's 2 things I love more than anything in the world. Fighting is so out of reach, and so is filmmaking. The 2 things I love about the world are like literally generationally built to be far away from me. But I love them, man. I'm working on short films. I'm doing these fight vids just for fun, the highlights, and I'm shouting my opinion and getting angry. And it's fun. But this stuff depresses me. It's like I'm clearly just having fun, but I will comply. Look, I've sent my appeals in. I've worded them differently. See if I can get better chance with either of them. I'm just gonna have to do it the way. The reason I tried the other ways is because, well, I did the first because I was like, let's see if I can get away with this, and I got away with it. And I thought it'd be fine. I'll watch those videos back, and I'm assuming it's sound. It has to be sound, right? Surely it has to be because it can't be anything else. Surely. I'm just double check. Let's look at the ones copyrighted. I question how she's going to stack up. Yes, we need to watch them. Watch her. No, I didn't use audio there. I just used footage. Just use more footage. So, like, Demetrius Johnson can get away with footage. I'm regretting not watching this. Maybe I can, because like, I'm thinking when DJ does his, like, Demetrius Johnson's like how he only shows like a minute, like 10 seconds. I guess it's just how I'm gonna have to do it. But that's not how I wanted to do it. Look, I'll talk to YouTube and I'll see what I can do and be like, yo, is it the footage? Is it interesting? Because I have to go back to the photos and I'll lessen the footage. The other thing in those two was very footage heavy. I think the other ones it was like very minor. I was just thinking DJ does, just to keep it fine, it's like 10 seconds a pop. Oh no. That's bummed me out even more. This is my personal therapy session now. Come on, Poland. Come on, Poland. Poland. Yeah, my 145 is still public. I'll double check that one. 'Cause if I used footage in that one, then I have a real case. I don't think I did that. No, 'cause that one I did properly. Check my live stream as well, actually. I didn't, did I? No, I just did fucking photos. I think with the doc thing, I think I've actually found a more efficient way to do the photo method. It's not the point though. I'm assuming I just used too much footage, so I didn't use audio in one of them. Ironically, the rug rug is only partially blocked. It's the my prediction which is blocked. I guess because WBC has an issue with it? Question mark. This video contains copyright so this rug has been blocked. Wide. So I'm assuming. Okay, back to the photos and like sorry, I'm gonna limit myself to 3 second video clips at a time, I guess. That is deeply depressing. just do this for fun. I've had enough fights with YouTube. I did a podcast for a bit. Put the context. I have another channel, and I put my films up there, and I do other. So it's like I use that to boost other channels. So like I'll do a sponsor read on there. I'll post for this one. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Is my main job is like advertisement. But basically, I did a podcast because I have two mates. They're getting into politics. They're like one of them wants to be the man. So he wants to be the man behind the politician. Like he wants to do the ad campaigns. He wants to be makes a lot of decisions. The other one, he wants to be head honcho of politics. He wants to run his own party. Like he's very passionate. Love that. Love them both. But they're on the opposite ends of the spectrum. So the whole point was I sit there, I have some questions, and we talked about COVID, and we gave a real anecdote and a statistic out of the NHS, and they took it down because it was negative towards vaccines, which it wasn't. I clarified everyone should get vaccinated. I clarified, and they should. Everyone should get vaccinated. But I just shared a statistic they didn't like it, and I fought them, and they didn't go anywhere. And this won't go anywhere. Slave to the platform and all that. But I wouldn't want to put anywhere else. I, I stumbled upon, and I hope someone will just stumble upon it and be like, "Oh my god, what kickboxing?" And just be, "Oh, that's what I want." But if I have to do photos, I'll do photos. MMA Guru doesn't use a lot of footage, so I guess that's why he does it. I guess when you're just Demetrius Johnson, you get anything. When you're the GOAT, you can just do what you like. Fuck Lucas Tracy MMA. That's my take today on this one. So I'm in a bad mood, so I'm just gonna. If you've seen my short, you know my stance. I think he's a tool. But if he's great, he's not taken away from it. Yes, Poland round three, unanimous decision. Hell yeah, let's go Poland. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Made me really happy. Poland vs Russia. This is flyweight Muay Thai. Gotta go with the Thai guy, surely. Delicious. Look, YouTube's nice. I'll be able to. Can I be asked to go back and edit out? And look, if they want it, they can have it. Look, I'm not gonna put up that much of a fight. Like that email I sent filling out the form, being like, "Hey, I don't think it's right." Actually, this has happened before. They took my channel down for no reason, and I emailed them like, "What? This is not okay. I already dealt with the issue we had talked about. You already took my podcast down. What's wrong?" They went, "Oh, sorry, this was a mistake." So I'm hoping I can smooth it over like that. But they get two emails. The one I just sent clarify. Their response gets one saying, "Okay, thanks. Can I edit this out, or like, can you give me some advice to avoid this in the future?" Like that. That will be the bulk of the email. Oh, I'm depressed now. Oh no. So I'm sat here thinking about fights. That makes me happy. It does. It genuinely it fills me with pure joy. It's got such a special place in my heart. Like it knows no bounds. Its place in my heart. I'll follow the Polish lady. She just got out. She's winning. She did it. Proud. gotta remind myself every couple of minutes to refresh to get this whole thing. Let's do some highlights. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Beautiful head kick. That's a beautiful head kick to the head. Jesus, that's beautiful. But yeah. Shout out to all the guys who've been doing this longer than me. This must have sucked in the beginning. I got people I can copy from. I'd learn the right ways to do things from. And I got people I can just sit there and go, wow, he's a prick and does not deserve what he has. I effectively cover Glory, One, Iska, and Karate Combat. Like, I will touch on UFC. I love UFC, it's great. But I like to give love to the smaller guys. So I'll touch on UFC, I'll touch on PFL. I don't like PFL very much. They got killers over there. PFL's damn good though. Got some beasts. Ryzen's also really good. I'll cover Ryzen as well. There's star talent everywhere. There really is. But I love one. They're my preferred way. They're my preferred organization. I prefer they do things. I mean, not being funny. If I bought every UFC pay-per-view, it would probably work. It'd be more expensive than a Sky subscription. Screw you, Sky, and screw the British government's um, TV license system. It ruins so much fun. I've not watched normal TV in a lot. It's so expensive. We're in a bloody recession. It's not okay. I might actually invest in the Premium Brave just for the VPN, and I might just VPN to Asia. I don't want to do that though, because that feels scummy. I don't want to feel scummy. I want to support one. One, if you ever see this, I hope you do. I really hope you do. Just like this is what I think you should do, and this is what I think all combat sports should do. I don't necessarily think they should go to Amazon or something. It works too. But if you're going to go to Amazon, go to Amazon and have it be for everybody. I'd really like to watch it on Amazon for free. I've tried, but I'm not in the United States. Please. This is what I think you guys should do. You control the broadcast. So you control the pay-per-view, you control that. Literally, you set up on Kick or you set up your own stream service called One Fights FC. Every time, so Friday Fights, you stream it live, post all the stuff to YouTube after the fact, that's how you do it. But you have it, so you're in full control, no middleman, you broadcast it worldwide on your own streaming platform, and you literally have it be a PayPal/Google Pay deposit, 14 to 35 quid, depending on the card, and that'd be it. No middleman, no nothing. You control everything. One broadcast. Well, you have it region based, and you're literally live streaming one thing every so often. All you got to do. I'm saying it like a single. There's a lot more capacity, but like that's what I think you should do. I think it'd be better for the fans. I think it'd be better. I think it may improve your margins. Yes, you may get paid based on views by this, but if you're pulling those views, you'll pull those views again on your platform in theory. And you can still do the thing where you like certain countries you live stream it there. Like I get the UK audience isn't that big, and I get I am in the minority. It is literally me and two other guys. Literally, it's two guys on one stream and me here. And they're outperforming me quite substantially because they have two V. But you know, we do it because we love this stuff. And you do have fans. One over here. Yeah, let me see if I can find the guys. Yeah, they got 7 watching. Fight with friends. shout me out, two-pack, please. We're the only people stupid enough to do this, at least. I think you're in the UK, wherever you are. I think someone just won. Come on, let my prediction be right. In action still. Oh, I know I got this.
I must test him. Test this guy. Oh my god.
Sorry, playing that video. I didn't mean to. It's just I find it funny that I think they're I don't think they're UK. I think they're somewhere else. But one that is proof enough. You got some people who know who you are and people who care about your outcomes. I care about your rankings. Improve your app, please. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. I've just realized I've had this up the whole time. Like, oh, very shiny. I can do this though. Hmm. It's pretty good. It's been crazy today. No, this is how dedicated I am. Hook a brother up. Well, my prediction, not you, over Japan over Russia. Like, I don't know enough about these athletes to make an educated decision, but just the culture around Thailand and the culture around their own sport, I think he's got. Like, wrestling for Chihiro versus Macarena, Argentina versus Japan. Japan, that's what I got. Okay, right. Like, Russia versus Ireland. Gotta go with the boys. I have a weird feeling he's older than him, but I don't know. He's been in some roles. Russia versus Brazil. Go Russia. Ireland versus. Oh, this is actually exciting. Pay for Algeria. He's also carrying his flag, isn't he? And of course, Brazil. Well, no, I'm Team Sweden, but my pick is Brazil. I don't know how I got to this page. This is the fight card. Hmm. Yeah, don't click on the live results. So it takes you to this and highlights. This is like I can view the highlights, but like I can't remember. So he defeated him round one. That's what I mean. Like I'm gonna sort through two web pages to find this out. I don't want to do that. Like I just this stuff upsets me. It does. Live results. I guess these are updated. Okay. What did I say there? What did I say? I'm just blind and cannot read. I will roll. Damn it. I didn't too hard. So what I mean, he might be, I'm literally basically guessing. Oh, you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. I'm 2 for 1. I'm 2 for 3 even. Let's see if I can come out ahead. I want to go Europe because those are the boys. Those are the guys. Those are my guys. But it's a very harsh reality of skill wise. This is what I want to watch. I just want to watch. This is why I just do one Friday fights because I can actually watch something. It said live stream to YouTube in England. I don't want to steal these cards. I don't. Will I keep staying up, do this, and just see who's winning? Yes. Why? Because I love it as much as I wish I didn't. Come on. Give me some bangers. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to, well, today, when they release the highlight, who shouldn't have shown that. Actually, there's nothing on here that's helpful to you. Like those are my likes. Those likes. Business studio. That ain't just a channel. Yeah, there's nothing on here that's useful to you. Those are my channel analytics. Please don't dox me. There's literally nothing that you can't find out. Just go to YouTube. Just become the seventh of me every time. Every so often I tune in to say hi. Just give it to me. Just give it. I want championship. One, sex appeal is not necessary. We can understand they're beautiful women. But they're also going to beat the fuck out of each other. And it's good fight, actually. Radiard is surprisingly good against Anatoly. Like Muay Thai. I want to see this round one knockout. I want to see if it was a difference in skill or if it was a lucky shot. There's no such. There's not really a thing as a lucky shot. You put the lights out, so that is lucky because it was one punch. There actually is a lot of skill involved, and if you can just land the punch, that's what you need to do. That's the reality of that stuff. Fighting one of these things is just deeply interesting. It's like it's the close. It's the only art that I understand and get behind. You take me to an museum, I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Like I can sit and analyze a fight for hours. I can literally sit and analyze it frame by bloody frame, and I would happily do so for the money. Like, I'm really boring in my bedroom. Family's all asleep. I'm having to be quiet. I need to drink drunk. I do love how these things smell. Congratulations to the live stream viewers. Shall we, the connection? One current viewer likes high. Highs. Right. I do this because I love it. Sadly. Not sadly. I do this shit for free. Because I just love fighting. I love fighting. It is the best sport. They're the best sports in kickboxing, MMA, Muay Thai, karate. Football like karate. Not the biggest fan of boxing. I do enjoy it. I ain't paying for those events though. Not paying. What? I'm not paying a penny. If a boxing event's particularly like there, I'll watch it. Like I watched the April card. Oh my lord, the co-main event was a banger. Now those women went to war and a half in him. Such a good fight. Such a good fight. Come on, Sweden. Come on, Sweden. See, this is my tricky thing because like she is my actual pick. I'm rooting for her to win. So at the end, when we count like my correct to wrong, what do we count there? My hope or my eye prediction? I think Sweden can do it. She's got to cut off. As long as Brazil doesn't engage in a firefight, she'll be fine as long as she manages distance like she does, because she's not a big enough woman to impose on her. She's set. Like, she's actually set. She'll be fine. Well, there's something wrong with me. Something real wrong with me. Why do we do this stuff? Also, one championship, fix your bloody app. I've sent you several emails about this. Yeah, I can't even do this. FIFA website's even worse. That's one thing that UFC has over a lot of is just so much of it seems no. Results. Oh no. Okay. Come on. FC rankings. Wait. We got some time ago. Oop, don't look at that. Look at that now. Those are not mine. Those are I'm editor for a friend. Those are hers. But anyway, what do I want to look at? I would love to see this guy come to the 145s in the UFC. Actually, no, I'd love to see him stay in one because I think he's really good. But he is very, very skilled. Like he got it all. I think he'd be dangerous. I think he'd be very, very dangerous. He is dangerous. I mean, John Lineker, he's up in criminal career. He's quite. What was he at? How he's at? I thought John Lineker was in his 40s. Wow, he's tough. Haggerty, he's incredible. Big man. Represent England. He won via vacate, right? Super leg. vacated the belt, right? If I'm remembering that quite correctly. Tr- Go on. Oh, I did beat Super. Hmm. I need to go back and rewatch the last One Friday fights and pay better attention. Because the Super Leg is still the yeah. So Super Leg lost the MMA title, right? Right now, because what is the Muay Thai title? It's like Bantamweight Muay Thai. No, no, so we lost the Muay Thai title. Give John Haggerty a shot back at the title, or have him fight Super Leg for another shot at the title. Another great guy. Flyweight MMA. So I need to check something. My brain's just gone completely blank. But yeah, I've already lost my marbles. Oof. Where's the guy who beat Mighty Mouse? Where's um what's his name? No, it's vacant. Super Lek. Cause he beat Tang, so he vacated. So he out. Tang with his Nog. Actually, I give him a more. Let's do it. Bring some fresh matchups. Flyweight kickboxing. MMA. Strawweight. Yeah. This is the only thing that gets confusing is there's so many belts and it's hard to keep track of. But you wrap your head around it. Just remember this. So three belts in each weight division. Technically four if you count jiu-jitsu. There's the MMA, there's the kickboxing, there's the Muay Thai. And it's yeah, and it's of course each weight division. I guess a bit confusing because it's all these kind of jump weight divisions and it's like bantamweight, suplex and bantamweight. And he's still the flyweight champion, even though vacation of the flyweight Muay Thai. You know, that's another thing. I love you. There's got to be a better ranking system. Also, it's not all the athletes, is it? There we go. This is about I was easy to. There we go. And looks scared. Sancho, May. Okay, yeah, see, it immediately makes more sense for my standards. Good job. But second, like to see it. I think John Haggerty loses the fight, but that's not the point. That's where he lost his Muay Thai World Championship. Bollocks, by the way. Yeah, because he came to kickboxing to try and take Haggerty's crown. I want to see him do it. Really go over there. I would love to see that. The Rotolo, like the Rotolo brothers, are very good. I like how they've changed their hair. Anything between like welterweight and well strawweight are really good. Everything above that gets a bit tricky. Like every middleweight, it gets a bit tricky. Like you go to let's look at the resume. RDR, that was quite a while ago. You know, they need to fill those positions. I vote what they should do. They should partner up with ISKA. They should partner up with ISKA and take a lot of their world champ kickboxers because ISKA is not recognized enough and deserves to be. And I think they should take their kickboxers and teach them Muay Thai. Smash, smash, boom, bam. Actually, that's quite a good shot. Lovely, lovely mix there. Good job. But yeah, I think a real solution could be taking to this go to the ISKA. ISKA World Champion. ISKA primarily works as a get a governing body for sport karate. They do kickboxing. It was just that was what they originally did because it was sport karate that became kickboxing. So you'll see, like when Glory does an event, ISKA will be sanctioning the event. So it's like they got. This is another thing. ISKA has everything. So karate champions, like it becomes a bit difficult. You take the kickboxers, like skillful. It's unnecessary. So this is why Andrew Tate doesn't get like his credit. He deserves his credit in the sense like it's real competition. It is. It's just very strange. It's strange. But like you get sport karate champions. Like my issue with sport karate is semi-contact. I don't care about the swords. I want to know who's the best at it. You know, I want to see who does it better. Stuff like this, like it's cool, but like who's the best? That's what the kickboxing league effectively is. Like that's why you have like the waist kickboxing, above waist kickboxing. That's what they originally were. I think that's a potential solution to a lot of their one's heavier issues. Because one, the lightweight classes, they got enough talent. They got a lot of talent. If you take, from like super middleweight up, you got some real viable contenders. This could be inactive here and there, but like I think that's a really viable solution. It's going to make a deal because it doesn't really have range. They have reigning champions, but it's like it's more of like a tournament format. Like you win a new championship every year, and I don't know. Their YouTube is a bit convoluted as well. Keep hit. I believe, yeah, it's like all the events happening. Also, a very good website. More events down south of the UK, please. Um, but I think that's a potential solution, like a very legitimate solution. Each, very stand-up MMA. It's a real viable solution to their problem. I'm sure these guys would like to make more money, and this would, what you do is you have it be a system is every time you win a world championship in ISKA, or you become top five, like you enter that pool, is you are then given the option to either defend next year or you can sign for one championship contract and get into the rankings, and then every year creates like a funnel system, and then you taper off how many people you take. I think that's a genuine solution to a lot of the heavyweight issues. Sadly, a lot of the issues you got to look elsewhere because Asia specifically does not have a lot of big guys. It's a real issue over there. Like they get the Dutch and the Russians in, and they get the Africans in, and that's how they fill out the bigger rosters. But they only have about 6 contenders at a time. Like, I'll be fun. When was the last time he fought? So 5th of April 2025. Before that, December 9th. Sorry. And not be funny. Look at him. 5'11". I'm taller than him. Like, the heavyweights are a problem, man. I will come in, I will fight all of them, but like, it's not. There's nothing there, sadly. RDR is actually doing quite well for himself in the UFC. He's proving that they are good, and that proves there's world-class talent everywhere. But the reality is, welterweight is kind of where the talent ends. And even then, not being funny, it's still not good. Not being funny, there's still not enough. Just not. Isn't he doing a run at MMA as well? I believe. He's also doing, yeah, he's doing an MMA run, isn't it? Yeah, so I thought was the younger Rotella brothers doing the MMA run. See, I remember he had the braids. Yeah, so no, he's making it. What's he fighting at? 8 rounds, but I mean, I don't know like what weight class is he in? Is that still lightweight? Or did he go up 6 foot lightweight? Yeah, yeah, no lightweight. Weight class, please. How much does motherfucker weigh? Was he the light which got a champion? I swear he moved up to yes, like oh yeah, everything's up. I this happens. I keep forgetting that in Asia everything's upper weight class. So I'm a welterweight, so I'm like 185, 180 range. That makes me a welterweight in Asia, which is particular. Mamba, mamba, mamba. Yeah, there we go. Let's go Japan. Let's go Japan. Oh, I love this film. Dancing, dancing. Ooh, such a good time. I'm in Ireland. Actually, let's take a look at this guy. So, weight limit, wait. Main thing. This is Bantam. It gets confusing real quick. It really does. Coming off a win. So black is very good. These are very good. And even if you're losing to him. Let's see, 31. So he's not old. Irish, so he's got some grit. You know? Russian. 27. 5 foot. Yeah, heavier. He's coming off a loss against the same guy, but he's coming off more win loss. Bring it home, boy. Oh, ignoring this guy. So these guys are on 54. Lightweights 170, featherweights, yeah, featherweight. Okay. I'd have to get myself in the groove for but strawweights. This is 125. This is yep, 120. We also all agree that one championship's belt's just much better. Ireland. Come on, Ireland. But no one does have a heavyweight HQ. I mean, not really like it. Not much of a division. But sadly does not. He's already cleared this. Sadly. Like, like, welterweight's fine. Especially grappling welterweight is actually quite good, but this is kind of the level. As you get to welterweight, it kind of becomes a bit iffy. Like, one, I will fly out 12 days' notice. I will fight in light heavyweight kickboxing this man. I will do it. Pay me 2 grand and hook me up with a hotel and like stuff like that. I will make the weight. I'll get my ass whooped. Like, very whooped. Like, very badly. Like, horrifically whooped. But I'll do it. Or, or chuck me in lightweight or what's my mate. I'll make the weight. I'll make the damn weight. He'll kill me. Like, he'll just shoot like that single leg and spin me around and check me out. But yeah, I got this. Screw it with a lightweight boy attack. Anyway, got a shot at me. But yeah, that's my fault. You might just have to get 2 energy drinks next time. How about I'm having fun? Less fun because my video's got taken down. Lonely, lonely. I am so lonely. Need to do more shorts. So we're going to do a breakdown of this, and I'm going to do a very long video of yelling at Lucas Tracy at MMA. Man makes me very like too angry. He discredited he discredited DJ's work at one championship, which is a big no-no for me. Like Adriano is a beast. That's his name. Where is he? That was in flyweight, flyweight, flyweight. There he is. Good win. You know, not let's be real here. It's a good win. Anyone that can beat DJ is amazing. That's the highlight. Like he'd lost to Adriano before. They're 1-on-1. It's running back. Like that's impressive. You cannot say DJ was still at his best. Only ever lost to Henry Cejudo, which, in my opinion, he won. I've scored the fight like 10 times. I think I understand giving it to Cejudo, but I think DJ won. I think he did. He went over there. Like he was winning. They were competitive. The fact that DJ's fights were competitive over there, and he was still arguably the best in the world, and he did technically move up a weight class, but for the first time he wasn't fighting people bigger. That's the thing. Everyone at 125 is so much more weight than DJ. Like you see, he was a smaller man in most of his title fights, even at 125. Dominic Cruz. He'll bring the fact Dominic Cruz ragdolled him. Was like, oh, DJ wanted to move on through it. DJ did really well. He was a young DJ, did quite well against Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz, early in his career, this is when he was training with Don Fry, at 155 pounds. Do I need to explain maths to you? That's 20 pounds, and you get heavier as you age. So let's assume, as a minimum, he weighed 165 pounds. He fought during the IV days, where you rehydrate and get back up to your natural weight class. So DJ, when he was cutting to 135, he said he'd be at about 138. So on fight night, he was maybe 141. Dominic Cruz was about 155 to 165. It's a bit of weight discrepancy. Just, I'm just saying. Lucas Tracy, get your head out your ass. I'll call him out. Lucas Tracy, you're a twat. And you don't have no respect of what came before. You give us all, like, new fans a really bad reputation of not understanding the history of the sport and the context around all of its greatest. Context is the single most important thing when discussing the greatest of all time. And in picking and choosing what context you accept, like he talks about DJ's filler fights, and there's about 3 that you consider filler fights. However, they were the best challenger at that moment. They were the best that they could give DJ. And all of the guys DJ fought stuck around for a good while. They've just fished out because they were old. Guess what? They all got old. I can't remember who it was, but Kaiga Sakura, he beat, well, basically, the guy he beat to become really well known. He was one of DJ's, like, he was always the top contender. He was always at number 3 or number 1. He was always there. He left and became double champ across Ryzen and Bellator at the same goddamn time. He was the best flyweight across 2 promotions. Crash came in and whooped him, become Ryzen champ. That's how Kaiosaka didn't. That's why Kaiosaka come down. But context around the Kaiosaka coming over to the UFC and fighting Pantoja. One, he gave Pantoja a good fight. Pantoja won, like he was winning, like he was creative enough, and he gave Pantoja a lot of problems. But now this guy had a I won't say what, but he put such a good job fighting the guy that DJ beat, and he was objectively really good. And he gave Pantoja trouble. Gave Pantoja trouble. He did, and that is a fact. He did it. And like Kiger France, not being funny. The season he Ultimate Funny he was on, he lost Pantoja, not being funny. The winner of that season, which had them both on it, went and fight for DJ. And DJ beat him because he beats everybody. DJ, in my opinion, is the greatest, greatest fighter on the face of the planet. I understand the arguments of, a GSP. Damn, it's damn good. I understand the arguments of GSP. I actually do. I understand that quite a bit. No, I really understand GSP. Sadly, I don't count Anderson Silva as the greatest middleweight of all time. Popped for roids. Sadly, but for me, I can't willingly do that. Same with John Jones. John Jones beat a lot of great guys, but they were so much smaller than him. And just, he popped so many times. He popped so many times. I mean, not being funny. All the guys he did fight were on roids. We knew that. Like Shogun, sadly, and like all that. We know that Pride, they roids were very common. Like, he just popped so many times. He can't be in the conversation, sadly. He just can't be. If you have any care for the integrity of the sport, he can't be in there. He can't be. Matt Hume, I always feel good, sadly overlooked. He is the second greatest welterweight of all time. Kamaru Usman, his best win is 2 wins over Colby Covington, and Covington's very good. He was a Covington and Gilbert. They were the 2 best fighters he fought. With very good wins. But Leon Edwards, he was beaten him. I was head kicked him. And then Edwards Did beat him soundly in the rematch, but not being funny. It was 6 months. Like, that's not enough time to recover from the head kick, and we knew Kamaru was miles on the clock, was destroying his knees. The context around those fights very, are very important. And of course, Leon, as we've seen, got ragged up by the rest of the division, and Us- Usman came out and whooped Buckley. Like, let's not pretend like that wasn't impressive. But the thing Matt Hughes was doing at the time, the fights he was having, he was the best welterweight for a long time. My head welterweights go GSP, Matt Hughes, then Kamaru. Woodley then gets like number 4, and this goes on. I can't remember who it wasn't Jake Shields. Who was the UFC middleweight champ before Silver? Because his contribution to MMA is so very important, and he gets deeply overlooked in the conversation of best middleweight of all time. Who was middleweight champ before Silver? Rich Franklin. That's who it was. Rich Franklin, I think, gets deeply overlooked. What was it? 2, maybe 3 title defenses. He was the face of the middleweight division. He pushed the sport further in his own way. It was really, really necessary to the development of that division and that all of it. It was so important. So I think he gets left out of the conversation quite sadly. It was in my head because of course I don't count Roy Cheats, graceful time and middleweights of all time it goes up. Weidman beat Silver twice. Did he then immediately lose to Luke Rockhold, or did he? I swear there's a title difference between Luke Rockhold and the American guy. Hmm. Chris Weidman. So for me, it's if I don't count Roy's Israel Adesanya, then I give it to Weidman because he did dethrone Anderson Silva. Then I chuck in Jake Shields because of how important he was to the growth of that division. Like context is king. I kind of get why people want to put Robert there, but let's not forget the man had 0 title defenses, arguably lost to Yoel the second time round. Like, I don't know, it's very tricky. Bisping people will discredit, but not being funny. Rockhold lost to him like very easily, and let's not forget the context of the first fight is you know Luke opened up a cut over Bisping's good eye, and Bisping literally couldn't see. So, people discredit Bisping. It's like, well, not being funny when he could see he beat the guy who beat him. I don't know. Well, that's just one that gets me. I don't like that discredit. It angers me quite deeply. Lucas Tracy, just his whole list just pissed me off. Dustin deserves to be on the GOAT list, yeah, at the bottom, as the greatest fighter to never win a belt. He ba- he beat all but like basically 4 previous champions, and they had retired long since then. He only ever lost to for the belt Habib Islam Oliveira. Like those 3 being the guys who beat you, damn, they're the only people that catch you from that title. I had Gates in my life. I ain't in title fights. Like, so good. Man, so good. Armin did not deserve to be on that fucking list. He'd not earned a title shot fucking yet. Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking beat his head. Oh, sorry, the Armin one. That really gets to me. Deeply gets to me. Because, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Armin has not earned anything near that. Also, Conor McGregor was on the list. Conor McGregor is not the greatest of all time. Let's make something very clear. But the way he elevated the sport, he deserves to be in the like top 30. He deserves to be there just out of sheer culture. And also, where the fuck was Randy Couture? Where was Randy Couture? Heavyweight tournament winner, two-time UFC heavyweight champion, first ever two-divisional UFC champion, live heavyweight, heavyweight, two-time live heavyweight champion. Oh my lord, there's so much. Captain America has to be on that list. Also, Fedor was so low, and he just completely discredited Fedor. It's like you know nothing. Then Pride had the best heavyweight. Pride had the best everybody. Pride had the best everybody. They all voided the gills, and Fedor beat all of them. Miles on the clock matter. How much damage you take matters. It shortens your career, and it gets like people say. Okay, that's what MMA Guru talked about this the other day. He's like, Cody Garbrandt was never that good. He beat an old Dominic Cruz. Like, he beat a Dominic Cruz that just come out and beat Teenager. So. And he whooped Dominic Cruz. He put on an amazing performance. And let us not forget that he was beating TJ until he got emotional and TJ knocked him out. And he got emotional again and got knocked out in the second fight. And he went on a skid. He's been on a very violent skid. Let us not pretend he wasn't winning the first fight. Context is so important when especially discussing these athletes. The health is on the line. It's so important. And he just completely ignored all of it. And just made no goddamn sense. DJ at 10 or 11. Like, no. DJ mandatory in the top 6. At a minimum, number 1. I had John Jones on the list as well, which is a big red flag. I had Islam as number 1. Really? Islam? That's a choice? Alex had a very good pace, but Pantoja was too high. When Pantoja gets to 7 title defenses, he then in the argument to be DJ and be in the same conversation. He said that fighters no longer have the opportunity for long title defenses. Wrong. Wrong. If Marab had taken the fight against Aljamain Sterling and beaten Aljamain Sterling, which we all think he would have, he would currently be at like what 7 title defenses. DDP's talked about clearing his division. He's talking about 7 title defenses. Like, it is very doable. It's always been doable. It's just people get up doing it and stop sort of caring. And he kept using the argument of short notice people not winning, and then he used arguments of short notice people winning to justify certain rankings. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Man, he just gets his head up and off. Fucking little prick. Right. Actual little prick. You know, just let's put Lucas Tracy MMA good list. I'm convinced his list was like pure rage bait. Like, I find it so difficult. Right. What was the one from the other day? 3 days ago. Shout out anyway. Gee, he's fun. See, I already searched him today. I sat down and watched the whole video today. No, you won't. I'll watch that tomorrow. We're gonna have a fun one. You had to watch later. I got some things to do. Lucas, boy, Lucas. I'm not kidding when I said this. I was watching the thing and I literally started shouting at my screen and saying I was going to beat the life out of him. I just wanted to point that out. That is how rageful that list made me. Like I cannot, I can't, I can't describe how angry it's made me. In fact, I didn't finish it. Dan Anderson, yeah. Leon Edwards, no. Tyron Woodley, yes. Chris Weidman, yes. Um, I forgot forgetting his name, but yes. BG Penn. BG Penn that low, the guy who set the standard for lightweights, and yeah, he had that massive skid, but like he had problems. Really, Sean Strickland. Really, really. TJ, Roy Cheat. No, like why is Matt Hughes not higher? Matt Hughes is so important. Below, I can't agree on there. Shogun Pride is so important, man. Disagree, Francis. I actually agree, Francis. He didn't do enough. Why the fuck is Cora this is? Actually, I agree with all mentioned El Kukui strictly because if he had fought Connor and beaten Connor, that 12 fight win streak stands. If he'd been competed that 12 fight win streak, he would have the most title defenses at lightweight. He did that Gaethje fight short notice. He was training for a wrestler and was still whooping Gaethje. Jesus, oh, I'm so sorry. Junior Sanders, yeah, he deserves an honorable mention. Resist be higher. No, over Bala. One is winning. Can't be winning. Please. I'm getting really angry again already. Why is Gaethje on the list? He's done nothing of note. Aljo is too low. Figgy is too high. I'm sorry. I'm brutally honest. Figgy is way too high. Top 50, yeah, I can see him making this, but Figgy's too high. Why is Frankie this low? Why is Bilal so high? Why is Robert so high? I get we take into account records after the fact. Yes, they're impressive. As a champion, they were incredibly underwhelming. Go conversations for the greatest of all time. To be the greatest, you must be the greatest fighter in your division for extended periods of time. Adesanya, too close. The risk of Dustin, sorry, he's too high. He needs to be down here. He didn't win the belt. Oliveira, yeah, could be that. Dominic Cruz. I think that's actually a very fair placement. Dominic Cruz. He's not longer the greatest bantamweight of all time. Ross was so dominant across the division. We all know he was the real champ for a long time. They say it matters as champion. Yes, it deeply does. It deeply does. But I guess Blanc kind of deserves a conversation if you're going to give it to a rap. But debatable. Um, Fador. In my head, he's too low, but I can also justify his placement. But it's just the disrespect. Fuck off, Armin. Stipe. I think that's a good placement for Stipe. Great, most successful heavyweight of all time. I'd argue if you could beat him. DDP on potential, actually not horrific placement, but having him over Israel Adesanya at this moment is unacceptable. Objectively unacceptable. Sadly, cheats. Right, cheat. The amount of disrespect he put on Aldo in talking about. So interesting fact about Brazil between like 1960 and like 1990. No one knew how old they were because people weren't filling out documents. So, and it is believed because you see how old Aljo is and how old he seems to be. Is a lot of Brazilians when they went to get redo their forms to guess at their age. So a lot of Brazilians born between the 1960s and the 1990s are between 5 and 10 years off their actual birthday. Interesting. Also, the amount of miles I got, the run he had in the WBC, the run he had in the UFC. Disrespectful. As per reasonable placement, I'd argue deserves to be lower. Daniel deserves to be higher. Why is DJ not at number 1 or 6? I believe that. Why the fuck is Pantoja currently ahead of him? Pantoja's got great wins, but DJ's have aged well too. His guys were built off his guys, and his guys did a great job fighting them. I think Usman's far too high, replacing him in Hughes. Holloway's tricky. I find tricky. Peter Yan is way too fucking high. Won the belt, and then illegally need Sterling, who has the most title offences in bantamweight history at the moment. And sadly, yes, that is hyper important, being greatest of your division. That's why Ilya is not above Volk. Get John out of here. You know what? Right now, you can't justify Morales placement. But in a couple of years, that's going to be a very valid spot for Morale. Oh. Yeah, it's decision. Heavy Ireland. Khabib, I actually kind of agree with Khabib's placement. I tend to try and rank Khabib a bit lower, just because it's tricky. Khabib's a tricky one to rank. Like, why is GSP at 6? The most title defenses in welterweight history. Avenged every loss he ever had. 2-time welterweight champion. 185 champion. Fought for greater drug testing in the sport. Fought for it. Gave up his career to it. That's so important to the development of sport. Do you want to know the reason? Muhammad Ali, considered one of the great goats of boxing, it's not his title offences. That matters. It's not because he was a 109-pound man fighting a 210 man. It's because he gave up his career. 7 years he gave up in protest and still whooped everybody when he came back. He was a cultural phenomenon. He changed combat sports. The trash talking, the way he held himself, he changed the mecca of combat sports. That is why he's a GOAT. But in terms Tracy likes, it's his aura. It's the things he did outside the sport that separate him, that made him so good, because in the sport he was incredible as well. There's levels to this shit. That's why you can put Volk over him, because Volk's done a lot of shit. There's fucking levels to this crap. There's fucking levels. And when even GSP is saying DJ is better than him, when all of these fighters say DJ was so good, and you're not going to consider their opinions of him, and the others are talking about him in that regard. Aljo is too low. Currently, he's the greatest bantamweight of all time. Marab does not have enough title defenses. Second, he gets what is that 3 now? I know, sorry. No, he's at 2. Second, he gets 3. Yeah, chuck him in. He's the best. But you have Cruz these days over Aljo. Cruz is sadly now at number 3. The WEC run does hold a lot of weight. That's an extra couple title defenses. And it's very important to remember the WEC does count. He's just been outworked now. He is sadly at that stage where these guys are a bit competing and beating his legacy. But he will be remembered because he was that good. Fedor over Stipe. Weaker division that Stipe had. Fedor, all best heavyweights of the time, all on roids, was literally suplexed onto his neck and then still won the fight and like stayed competitive at at high levels into his 46, 48 years of age. What is it, 47? Ryan Bader was no joke. Do not pretend Ryan Bader not not good. Do not pretend. Daniel talked a lot of smack. Do not pretend he didn't go and then be Bellator double champ. Do not pretend he wasn't a lineal top contender. Oh, I don't know. It's just it gives new MMA fans a bad name. It really does. Why is Gaethje on there? Why is Gaethje on there? Why? This has to be rage bait. I can't believe that. Yeah, well, dominated the division. Never won a belt. Failed to missed weight a whole bunch of times. That stuff matters. It matters. Dan Henderson, first Pride double champ. Tyler Davis double champ. The first double champ in the history of the sport. He totally deserves to be on there. Totally. I'm really here for that. I don't know. Where's Vanderlei? Vanderlei. If you're doing a top 50, where is Vanderlei? Yeah. Let's see. Cuck. Come on, Russia. Sorry, this is supposed to be about one championship. I've made this about Lucas Trace. Pisses me off, this guy. Yeah. This is just. He had Islam and what? Islam's great. Arguably the greatest lightweight of all time. I still like it to be, you know, but yeah, no, I can't get behind it. It's got AJ on there. He's got Sean fucking Strickland. He's got TRT Roy Cheat Vito. Like, just why is Matt Hughes so low? Why is Aljo so? Why is Gaethje so high? You know what you could do to make this list? 10 times better. Swap Gaethje and Hughes. Swap Gaethje and McGregor. Swap Gaethje and El Kukui. Immediately list is better. And put Figgy at the bottom. Not Figgy. No, it's Figueredo. Figueredo at the bottom. But we'll have plenty all over there. And then Figgy at the bottom. Then you move. Swap Aljo and Dustin. Take Adesanya. Move him up past Silva because roids. Take DDP and you put him here. Robert goes there. Figure over Bilal. Oh my god. I don't want. No, I'm talking like he's a child over here. I'm going to debate this man till I die. I hope he sees this. I hope he starts fight with me because just go, man. That's bloody guy. And if he wants to start shit, fuck it. We'll do a charity MMA fight. What's he? If just from the look test, I'd assume he's like a 170, 168. I'll cut to 170, 168. I'll cut to wherever he fucking wants me to. Just because I the arrogance is unacceptable in my opinion. If he whoops me, then yeah, I can't comment on him, can I? Unacceptable. I'm like, it just genuinely annoys me. It's just the discrediting of the one stuff with DJ. It's like, no, these guys are good, and if you cannot understand that they're good. It's being objectively ignorant. These guys are good. They're good. They're really fucking good. Not really funny. Rotang. There's a Rotang there. Rotang. But, Rotang. Rotang is so good. DJ went toe to toe with him in a striking game and took him down. You cannot pretend these guys aren't good. It's just drives me insane. Heavyweights, sure. Like MMA Guru, I remember I was watching his live stream of Taporia and Islam, and someone asked about taking Rug and Anatomy as a solution to the heavyweight issue. So they went past track test. I disagree with that statement quite heavily. I don't like it. I think it's really crediting of other athletes. Let's not forget what the UFC's drug testing system. They gave up on USADA. Let's not pretend like it's going to be good. Let's not pretend like they're going to do better. We know they won't. These guys aren't good. I can understand that. Big boxers like I can argue with you. I I can understand that saying they're untested and like we don't really know. I agree. Just blindly saying that Warren Royds I think is very disrespectful. That's besides the point. PFL Francis Ngannou versus winner of Rogrog and Anatoly. I I'm just saying it. If Rogrog wins, you just play the African versus African card. You set it first UFC like big first MMA event in Africa. PFL Rogrog versus Francis Ngannou, and Anatoly wins. You do the Francis Ngannou wants revenge on his African brother, and you set it in Africa, and it's buckets. One, hire me, please. Money is very much please. UFC hire me. Money's very. PFL, I don't want to be hired by PFL. Go away. No, PFL, you can be good. I'd have you a big email actually with some of my opinions on just make you better. Actually, people do hire me. Put me in bloody charge. I'll fix you. I can fix you. Ryzen. No, Ryzen don't need me. Ryzen doing real well. Hire me, Ryzen. Glory. I'm your man. Iska. Also kind of your man. Friday Combat. Guys, let me fight. Please. Please, 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 please. But why's it got there's a lot that can be done there. UFC's so monopolist. Glory is technically a monopoly, but technically has Iska as a competitor. And K1's still kind of around, really. And one is technically also a competitor of Glory. It goes it goes Glory Iska one. At least at the heavier weight class. The small weight class it goes the Glory one Iska. That's just a hot take on me. The Muay Thai guys count kickboxers. I think that just that depth of roster is important. But you can convince me either way on that. But they have competitors. UFC's competitor is one, and it's not a direct competitor because they use MMA as a bridge of sports, and they do a very good job. Their MMA fights are very, very good. The only direct competitors are Ryzen, which is still more of a one competitor because they do those kickboxing matches, those boxing exhibition matches. They're just Pride. Pride does whatever the hell they want. But I think real competition's PFL. They're not being funny. PFL's so bad at marketing themselves. But their concept's really great. They can do the thing is they can do the challenge series style format. They really can. Do you know how they do it? Tournament system. We're right back to the roots. The Riley style tournaments. You have 10 fighters in each tournament. That's a lot. That's a big bracket. 2v2v2v2. How many? Like 5 times. You bracket it in, bring them together. By the end, you're left to understanding. Then you have PFL Super Fight. It's the PFL tournament champion, and you make the Super Fight division only for the champions, and that becomes a standard MMA league. So you win the PFL tournament series, then you become part of the PFL like Super Fight roster, and then boom. Now how you do it is you absorb the Bellator fighters in the PFL Super Fight roster. You keep Bellator though, and this is what you do with Bellator. GFL's collapsed effectively. Like, no, not convincing. I'm not sure. If they do, GFL will actually be a legitimate option separately. That's a different conversation. What you do is you take Bellator branding and you make it the Bellator Legends. And literally, this is what you do. Bellator Legend. You take older fighters, older watchers. You get your Tony Fergusons. You get your Patricia Pitbulls. Your fighters that are a bit past it but still want to compete. And you say, hey, look, you're not going to be paid as much, but you'll be allowed to compete as much as you want. Be legend v legends. You'll be a reigning champion of your weight division, whichever you want to do. We allow TRT use exemptions, and we allow EPO. This is what you do. By allowing TRT, you allow them to get their testosterone back. That's a big steroid boost. By allowing EPO, gets their cardio back, so it's more engaging. Allowing those two things, basically making a drug league. How Karate Combat did. I disagree. I think Karate Combat should be drug tested. I like that's the only thing that I fight myself about with Karate Combat. Drug testing. I need it's drug testing. Even then, like, don't do the EPO, just do the TRT. Like, prescribed by a doctor, allow it. And then you just have the legends. Craig Ferguson, Bellator Legends champion. Like, then every so often, you can do a Bellator Legend versus PFL Championship. And the odds will be very obvious. But you'll have the occasional upsets. You cherry pick the champions. Like, if it's a really weak division, like your lighter weight classes, then you have like a Dave Jones if he comes back and is like roided the fuck out. And let go for it. Like PFL, you got good bones. And it'd be really exciting. Yeah, she was scooping up those contracts. But can you imagine, I could get a Jorge Masvidal in there versus Nate Diaz, ride them the fuck out. And like legends, and it works. BKFC is a different product entirely. It's a very good alternative to both of them, though. I mean, Ibogram, it's just one I think's doing it right. I think it's the only legitimate competitor, at least at the moment. Love one. I love the branding, I love the style, I love the announcers, I love the commentary, they know what they're saying. Oh my lord, it's perfect. I actually think that Karate Combat has the single best ever. Like Combat Arena. Like everyone who ever did martial arts came out, they did for the UFC and we just never did. But like in my head it's always Mats. Or even like the old school Chinese like Kung Fu Panda. It's got the bowl and it spins. That was always kind of my idea. And they took that bowl and they made it a pit, and I think it works phenomenally. I think it is the single best like combat sports arena on the planet. I think everything should be in a pit. I think it is the single best one. Like it just works so flawlessly. It's perfect. Like it's literally flawless. Well, there's a few, but nothing's perfectly flawless. It is so close. It's so good. Right, combat being broadcast. Smiling Sam was a middleweight. I just want to point that out. He was a middleweight content. He was a small middleweight. Where was I? But all of them have the bones and it's very little shit film. Either they need to ice chest and keep with their like otherwise, or they need to become. There's what I was just beautiful is keep limited access to the rest of the country, and what you do is you fight front lines in America, but you become predominantly an African-based promotion. With Francis Ngannou, who's building that promotion out. If you can spread and make Africa, that gives you a market. So that means the UFC has America, that gives PFL Africa, gives one Asia. Ryzen's in there. Ryzen like owns the local scene in Japan. Like Ryzen, like Japan even has their own like boxing champs that are revered more than the real boxing champs. But like Ryzen fighters, they go across and you have that, so that's good. And then you have Octagon and KSW. They control Europe, and it just works. Like you have it separated, and then you can do you know, um, PFL champ from Africa is gone. The UFC is dominating. You can have that. It just works. I think that's what they need to. It needs to be to region it because that's the only way that everyone's going to get their cake and eat it too. And of course, fights go between, and you'll have fights fighting here that want to go to the UFC. But that is the best way to do it. All what PFL needs to do is they need to scoop the White House fight. I don't know how they do that, but the only way I can think they could fight. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's so much potential. Actually, if people wants to do that, what they should do is they should if they want to do the Bellator idea, they need to buy GFL's worth nothing. If they even buy GFL, they get if they buy their contracts, they get that's the Legend League. Then they've got all the legends in the contract, then immediately, and that's it. They've got it. That's what I would love. Because that was the issue with the Bellator brand. They were building these their own stars, but they just kept absorbing the old names to make revenue, and it became Bellator Legends. Like that was like all of 2016 to like 2019 Bellator. That's all it was. And like, but like they can do that, but it's got to be the brand. It's got to be the brand. And PFO needs to get in things like they need to sponsor a film, and needs to center around the plot. They need to, which is there's a lot they could do. It's clear. Like at least to me, it's clear. It just is. That's like with the TKO boxing thing. They're trying to take over boxing. Because UFC wants boxing, BJJ, and you know MMA. It's not going to have that though. Boxing is never going to submit to UFC. BJJ, one did it first, and you can still argue that one has got the better guys. Mikey left, but Mikey's great. ADCCs, and the Craig Jones Invitational. They're never going to own BJJ completely. They're never going to own boxing completely. They don't. They kind of own MMA completely, but I disagree fundamentally. I just do. But that's me. This fight has gone a long time. Shout out to these guys. Sorry for nicking your live stream footage. I just what 3G this. I've been talking a long time. Oh, this live stream's gonna get taken down now. Oh, I never do anything. YouTube's always on my case. And here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. It's alright. Oh, that's just me. But let's go for a PFL. PFL Cape Town. Didn't even know this was happening. So I know why are you going to Cape Town? See, is very good. It's good. They're making it free, but not a show of money. First, I'll just look at doing tournament style now. Oh, so they did read my emails. And yes, I'm that sad that I avidly emailed them. Randy, love you, Randy. That's good. So they have cleaned. Let's see. Press newsletter. Athletes of all tournaments. Championships. Is like, why have you still got the belt up, guys? Let's go. Beautiful woman. Amazing. Amazing what she does. Like the PFL season stuff, it's like, why? Like, that's fine. Like with everybody else. If we go to PFL Africa, PFL Europe, I agree with the sub leagues. I think I'm PFL Europe. Like, it's half baked. So these are the world tournaments, but what does that mean for them going on? Does that mean they get to enter the championship series? Like, they've not cleaned it enough. Like, it needs to be cleaned. You have the tournament, and that's the championship series. Gets you into the super fight division. Uh, or have they removed their super fight division now? Like, I don't know. Like, where's the search button? It's alright. Understand my frustration. Man, it just opened me to Bellator, which is fine. It's fine to keep Bellator on tag, but it's just there's a way to do it. She looks so soulless though. So does she. He's getting into it. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy. Really? Immediately build some words. There's a way to do this. There's a way. Not the using Ghani, but like, there is a way to do this. There's a really good way to do it, and you're sitting on a gold mine, I think, anyway. I mean, one FC is just better, but I'm talking about how I'm doing. Yes. Yeah, decision. Pulled it. Okay, come on. Well, let's do that. I can go to sleep for a couple of. I can set my alarms properly, don't I? Then I gotta wake up and get back to wake up at 9. Is all right. Also, the live streaming's fun. Yeah, people will watch eventually. I could have a fight with YouTube now. But no, it's tomorrow I'll do it. Because I'll upload the full card, so I'll do a breakdown of that. And I'm going to have an argument with Lucas Tracy. I'm starting beef with Lucas Tracy. He is like the one MMA YouTuber I've ever watched. He just makes me seethe. Like, truly seethe. This isn't like, oh, he annoys me. Something about that man just makes me want to be very violent towards him. I'm sure we can sort this out. But until then, I'm coming for you, Tracy. I'm, I'm fucking coming for you. I'm coming. It's 4 in the morning. I'm being way too loud. It's all right. Who is driving home at 4 in the morning? Who's going to work? Jesus, night shift workers are beasts, man. They make the world go round. Farmers make the world go round. Fucking love you, farm. Shout out to all the farmers out there in the UK right now. Shout out. We love you. We appreciate all your hard work. Thank you. Oh, tired. I am tired. But I do this. I do it because I love it. I love fights. Everything about them. I really, really do. Still no highlight from that match that's concerning me. Really? Not a single highlight. But, well, I want there to be. I always do. If I could sit at home, watch a Friday night, like for say 12 quid, for me that's like sweet. Like watch, and then like today like Cage Warriors is on in London. I could buy a seat right now and make it there by whenever it comes on at night, and that's cool to me. If like on a Friday I could stay up late, watch a one. Next Saturday, go to a local event, go to a Cage Warriors. Like I'm gonna, this is a lot of my, this is a hypothetical where this takes off and I make buckets. I could do that, then I could, treat myself the following Saturday to to the UFC pay-per-view. And then who knows, maybe that next Friday runs back on, but maybe that next Sunday, PFL's doing something when Nganou's back. I want there to be. The reason I think 12 quid sticks out to me is because I was doing research on Ryzen pay-per-views. It's Ryzen still in the pay-per-view business. That is 12 quid for them. I get they're smaller. Like 12 to 24 quid. Like I could swing it. I'm photographer. I should be taking pictures of the sky right now. One Friday fights I can watch live. So it's yeah, like, well, like, Monkey needs to shut up. I live in the middle of nowhere, by the way. The dog's barking. The goat or the mule screaming. I just love this shit. I love it. So just more to talk about. I don't know what's going on at the minute. Really to poor knocked out Jaws with a very big knockout. I stand by that Elite is very beautiful. I stand by Charger to win in there. This is a pet peeve I'm having at the moment. Because people are getting mad that people bring up the fact that Charles should have been there because he went toe to Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler like almost beat him. And it's like, oh no, Charles great. And it's like, oh, back in the Charles, Charles didn't really do that bad. But it's like, how it does, it's like they defend saying he's good. Like, I'm sorry, not that. Michael Chandler now he's. But those same people are then discrediting the fact that Bateman whooped him. Charles couldn't finish him the second time around. That's like, oh, and why was like I get why Armin wasn't fighting for the belt, but the reality is Armin was the number one contender. It should have been Ilya versus Armin. And depending on how he did against Armin, we can surmise how good he did against Makhachev. Like, yeah, Ilya got out of the takedown that Oliveira did, but the reality is he ran away from Oliveira on the ground. Islam followed him and didn't really answer those questions. So much nuance to that stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, someone get a knockout, please. Do something exciting. So glad I've got no plans for yeah, but so good with one Friday fights. Oh, it should be done because it's 1:30 in the afternoon, which is like not being fully on a Friday. People work. I don't at the minute, which is great. But it made me deeply upset when I want to watch. Means I'm gonna have to just do catch ups. Just don't like doing the more work. Like I'll live, you know, live with that. I mean, I already got to do the more work 'cause otherwise you're just gonna keep taking down my content. Oh my god. Throw me a bone, YouTube. Throw me a bloody bone. I talked to them about this stuff as well. I've reached out. I was like, might be funny. Need more fight promotions. I told them, I was like, hey, if I had a fight promotion and I went out of YouTube, like, is that an option? I went, yeah, you can do that. That's just so much nuance to those guidelines. It's just like, oh, like you can't technically be copyrighted on a 3 second clip, but like in certain situations you can. If the clip's saying like 28 seconds long, then technically speaking, the 3 seconds is a certain percentage over the copyright limit. It's just, it's interesting. Shorts, I think, clearly is my solution because don't get taken down. Don't even get mood news. It's very fun. Actually, shorts are fun to film. Editing's really easy. I do love a video edit though. I love a good video edit session. I don't like editing my own voice though. hate listening to me. Absolutely hate listening to me. It's why oh, what I do. That's out the middleman of editing. It's why if you look at my recap video, I sit and I bring the images on screen and I do it there and I lay at them and I go from there. I just sit and edit like as I go, like I record and edit and go. I do a lot of things. I come down on the edit time. That's just what I do. I like to trim off edit time because editing's fun, but I hate hearing my own voice in it. Anything I can do to limit, that's I love. I'm debating whether I do a video come back to Lucas Tracer or whether I just check it on live and go, let's go in. It's like if I do video, I might script a bit. I might, sit down and go and like really out like it. But I think it'd be more fun if I just went from screw the guy. I can suck my nuts. Actually, you can't. You know, bite them like a fucking weirdo. It's made me so angry. And like, he's saying, oh, you need to change how you think about the cops. No, no. This is the way it is because it's the most fair criteria. Like, to have Armin that high, it's just, it's discredit so many world champions that he has not been. That's, it hurts my brain. But what's worse is it's like, if you want to do that, they have to at least have made an interim championship, because then you can argue, oh, in their absence, they were the best fire in the world. Alright, even if you get interim champions, the last one was last round, he retired Johnny Bones Jones, JBJ. What's another thing I mentioned in my short channel? You know what JBJ stood for. Don't pretend you didn't know like it stood for John Bones Jones. John, wife breaking Bones Jones. Oh my lord. Everything pissed me off today. Lucas pissed me off. KO pissed me off a lot. This stream. Like I literally couldn't fall asleep. Watched the, last clip. Yeah, he's always funny. The Jake Paul thing, it just pissed me off for that to make video. Like, damn man. Why? Why do you have to do that? Like, really? Jake Paul ain't gonna anywhere near a world title. Come on, second round TKO. Thing is, I know when my tie's going three, all rounds. I mean, all five rounds. It'd go in 25 minutes. Neither of them have a particularly large amount of knockouts. I mean, the codes don't really either, but I mean, it's a fair amount. This is what we do. Because we love it. Because we love it. Because we love it. I just look at this. 3 up speed. Last two, boy. We can do this. Hashtag One No Sport Karate Academy. Shout out to Ken, my main man. But just singing. But no, I legit challenge Lucas Tracy. Like, we will have a podcast about this. I will get a podcast with him, and I just will be, I will sit in the debate figure. We'll see if he can handle me. Right. So, well, I think it's wrong. Again, I think I did bother. Yeah, stuff like that's the highlight. That's good. That's good. But still, it's the highlight for this. Well, be much more enjoyable if we were just watching the fight. Thank you, Sky Sports. All corner of the one championship market. Also, I'm so excited for Karate Combat 55. I'm bloody excited. And I'll actually be able to go through my picks with you properly. I want to watch it, to proper watch it. I am so excited for Karate Combat 55. Like, oh my lord, it's gonna be a banger. Going to be a banger. I actually really enjoy the Pits mission series. I quite enjoy it. I think they do a very good job. I love just how I like with them now. Everybody. The War on One, maybe a bit more. I would love, I mean, their fighters went past the drug test, but I would love to get the Muay Thai guy versus the Karate guys. Mainly because I want Karate to win. Because this was a big thing in the, this would have been the 70s, 80s, 90s, a bit before MMA. Karate, of course, was kickboxing, and the Japanese started bringing over Thai guys to fight. And for a while, karate was winning. It was a big back and forth, but then we got one of the best American karate, like kickboxing guys that was basically sport karate above the belt. Fought this Muay Thai guy and just Muay Thai guy whooped him with leg kicks. And just, oh my lord. Kickboxing strikes recovered since then because it's always been like, oh, but you kind of the little brothers in Muay Thai. It's like, well, no, because they're kind of siblings because like the history of how karate came to be and the history of how Muay Thai came to be. It's like there's rivals neck and neck, and Muay Thai's coming out ahead right now, but I think karate's making a comeback because it kind of lost a lot of sight of the point of karate. People were afraid to go for contact. But I was like, no, combat sport. But, like, potato tomato. Of this year, few Muay Thai, who's the ooh, that Crowd Cup also needs to fix their app. I want to be able to see who the champs are of each division. Inside also the website Crowd Cup. That's not very good for seeing champs in a minute. It's just not good. But they got a 135 champ. Let's do it. Let's get Muay Thai guy versus the Karate Combat champ. Let's do it. No contest. Oh, what happened? Contest. Why? Why is it no contest? Who cheated? I need some context. But what? Why? Why is it dropped from no contest? S- Explain. Like, why was it no contest on Jonathan? White's test? What's happened? I guess we'll find out tomorrow, but that's surprising. Not and led to that no contest. I guess we don't really know about this. Let's bring that up first. Maybe one. Let me check the current mess. Check one thing. Instagram. Yeah, what's in here? Why is it all the no contact for? I'm assuming that I'm not sure. Maybe a head snore. This is my time. Must be. Oh, I guess it's kind of sure. I tell you what, I guess I'm assuming it has to be the default. I'm excited for this dentist fight 'cause I'm just seeing a highlight on the Facebook. Looks damn cool. It's a damn good fight. Oh, I don't know why it's like this. Who fucked up? Who fucked up? Who fucked up? And who's getting that battle from? Um, I want you to pick person to win. I'll just go with Lika, and then I think there's just too much against John. Looks like my radio. Not happiest to this on radio. No, let's do it. Three fun video to make tomorrow. Two fun videos to make tomorrow. Assuming I wake up. There's a very real possibility I never wake up. I'll let me do a couple more shorts tomorrow. What seems to be I'm doing best. So I do feel with them. I need a friend to do these with. Got one mate who enjoys this stuff, and he works nights. My other mates that keep trying to get into this, and they just won't with me, and they definitely won't do these all nighters with me. Gotta find someone to do this with them. I'll find someone. I'll do it. I can find someone. Maybe I see if I can respond to my pick sometime. Should be underway soon. I'm excited. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Sweden. Prove me wrong, Sweden. Prove me wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. It's less so. Prove me bloody wrong. Song's been stuck in my head. A lot of Pink Pony Club has been stuck in my head. Like a long Pink Pony Club. I don't know why. It's just that's just like consuming my thoughts. Like completely just consuming my thoughts. So we'll see. We'll see. Shrine. Fine, this is makes me laugh. Here. This is, in theory, now annoying. I hope you finish. I doubt it. I hope it's going on all 25. That's part of the fun. That is a big part of the fun. Here it is from Jacob in March. Prick. All jokes, all jokes, all jokes. That's some extra. That's some extra. Just mate. I did tell him about this. That's nice of him. Go bully him. Yeah, never mind. Make short films. Don't know. Okay. It's his name, so he has his portfolio. Yeah, he's got a short film on there, another film by a mate, and I did that's he's where I posted the podcast. He had a podcast. Yeah, he edited and got podcast. Yeah, but like so it was my podcast. But he like hosted. It was my idea basically. Yeah. It was my idea. He hosts with the other guys, and it's just my podcast. You know, with my friends. It was nice to laugh at those fucks. So I just sit and do the video thing and chill. I hate listening to their fucking voices. I don't know why I'm lying. It's fucking me. I was just trying to keep a difference in brand, you know. But it's not. It's not me. Different. It comes up enough. Like, no, it's not like I'm fucking hiding. Mm, keep life separate. Jacob Newmarch, guy works in schools, I make short films, Gary talks about problems. And it's just me, the MMA martial arts prick. He'll talk about it, it'll be all wholesome stuff. I swear and I have fun. It ain't me at all. Two sides of the same coin. That's a very important point. Anyone was going to teach you things. And you have other career options. Make separate accounts that aren't related to you just so you can keep it separate. So if say you walk in school again, they're going to use it against you because they search your name and then it's just your other stuff that comes up. It's just keep your brand separate. Like if you want to talk about fights, you want to talk about film, you want to talk about I don't know, you want to talk about animals, you want to talk then you want to talk about music. If you keep the channels separate, they grow on their own and it's more natural, it's better for all branding purposes. So it's why Dankpods does the same thing. He's got eight channels. Channel Dankpods. But like beautiful day today. Keep brands separate. Jacob's a friend. Go watch his stuff and bully the fuck out of him. Blow up his comment sections and bully the fuck out of him. Get a prick. A nice prick. Nice prick. It ain't me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch these anyway. I hope they do actually. But they won't watch old ones. No one really watches old live streams. They'll watch the cuts, they'll watch the videos and watch it. I might just do my review and delete this stream because it's just actually really depressing. Like, in hindsight, like, Jack was taken down. I couldn't actually watch the fights. So I might just do the review and, delete this one. I'll leave it up for the day. Like Clark Kent, with the glasses back on. Oh, fuck Lucas Tracy MMA. Actually, no, fuck, I'm leaving the stream up. Fuck Lucas Tracy MMA. Man's a prick. No respect for anybody. Kids watch us, man. Can I put not made for children? Like, I swear, that's about the extent of it. Like, the reality is that, like, people are gonna watch this, you gotta understand, like, respect, and there's levels of context that are so important. Yeah, I'm deleting this stream. This stream is fast. I'll talk about it and you know, I'll make the review of the card tomorrow. I'll reference it this in the sense that this ain't nice shave, Jesus. Place your bet so you think it's gonna win. But sounded very beautiful this morning. But yeah, this streaming, it's doing it. Let's go. I actually have to protect my identity. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Just edit the VOD and put the name. I want to beat the name too, Jesus. Make my life harder, man. Really, can't be asked. It's fine. Of all my streams I'm gonna do, these fight. This one can play. Because it was just depressing. It was way too depressing. We'll talk about tomorrow. Energy, I can't reference it if you watched the stream last night. I'm sorry. It's just ignore it. I want to watch these fights legally. I, d- I also kind of want to take it down because I fucking off on the guy next. I'm making the video tomorrow anyway, so I'm going to pop off on him anyway. That's alright. She's just gone to bed. I really should have just gone to bloody bed. But with the for this shit. Jesus, it's a beautiful night. Just, I'm checking Sky Sports again just in case there's a chance, in which case I'm in. Maybe Sky Sports. With, Lucas Tracy. I don't even follow them, and he won't leave me alone. I think he's stalking me. What do you want, a person? Make me wrong. Come on. Third round TKO. One champion set was just deathmatch. Well, mine still is fine, but like, that's put a lot of him. But I use a one championship hand wraps. I do my bag work. I want to never breathe from each of them. I want Glory boxing gloves, one hand wraps, um, UFC sweat top, uh, PFL shorts. Well, I want actually, I want karate combat. Johnson is another one. Uh, I don't know what PFL hat, a PFL beanie. Wait, that's the issue with the animates. Is it's just with the lighter people, with the knockers get less and less. Matches underway though. You know, I don't know what. This stuff's just addicting. It really is. It just is so addicting. I don't see Joanna Parsons doing it, but I need it. I need it. Why is it not just her wingspan? Couldn't when they got her height, they couldn't bother to measure that. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I will find out why this wasn't a contest. Find out. Or probably another one. Seen a lot of highlights. Wait. Eye pokes. They should run it back. They should run it back. They should absolutely run it back. 100%. No doubt in my mind. Run it the hell back. I'm so excited. I just can't find it. So excited. I just can't. Winner by round 3 knockout. That was right, my picks. Let's see. So 1 correct. A constant count. 2 correct. 1 wrong. 3 correct. 2 wrong. Correct. So I'm up on picks. There you go.